Dear judges, dear timers, dear audience, we warmly welcome you to today's showdown. Our students will cross-examine their arguments on a particularly interesting and challenging topic: is mathematics an intellectual sport or a skill? Thought, logic and creativity will compete today, offering us a fruitful dialogue full of knowledge and reflection. Thanks for being here to honor the children's effort. Good luck to everyone.
Dear judges, dear members of the opposition team, the debate games provide us, the youth, with a valuable opportunity to express our views on various topics. From this platform, I would like to share our thoughts on the science of mathematics, and specifically whether mathematics is a mental sport or a skill. Representing the proposition team, I would like to emphasize that mathematics is purely a mental sport. You will surely agree with us that mathematics contributes to the development of mental resilience. It requires continuous effort and focus to solve complex problems, just as a mental sport demands intellectual endurance and concentration. Consider a student tackling a complex mathematical problem, such as solving a differential equation. This student must employ multiple steps and strategies to arrive at the solution. They need to recall prior knowledge, apply the correct method, and persist until they find the correct answer. It would not be an exaggeration to say that the ability to solve mathematical problems is a fundamental skill that demands the use of strategies and methods. Over time and through experience, students develop the capacity to recognize patterns, analyze data, and apply algorithms. Research has shown that these strategies are effective not only in mathematics, but also in solving everyday problems, such as managing finances or making decisions in a professional environment. For example, understanding the concept of algorithms forms the foundation for coding in computer science, a field that serves as a cornerstone of modern technology.
Dear judges, dear team of logos, in today's debate, I will argue that mathematics is a skill, not just an intellectual sport. Mathematics develops logical thinking and problem-solving abilities. Solving problems requires following steps: synthesizing data, and using analytical thinking, which enhances one's ability to handle complex situations. Mathematical thinking drives scientific and technological progress, leading to advances in fields like AI, economics, and engineering. Practicing mathematics goes beyond calculations. It fosters critical thinking and methodical approaches. Research, such as a study from the University of Oxford, shows that math enhances brain function, especially in logic and analysis, preparing individuals for modern challenges.
Dear judges, dear debate team, we listened with interest to your argument, in which you claim that mathematics is purely a mental sport. Your position is respectable. However, I cannot resist the temptation to refute these views, with which we categorically disagree. You argued that mathematics contributes to the development of mental resilience. You also claimed that it requires continuous effort and focus to solve complex problems. While these arguments are not entirely incorrect, they present a one-sided view of reality. That is why it is necessary to present our own perspective. We believe that mathematics cultivates endurance in the face of failure. Just as athletes learn to manage defeats and improve, so too do those engaged in mathematics learn to persevere through failures or discouraging challenges, seeking new approaches and solutions. Furthermore, it is important to add that learning mathematics nurtures logical thinking and strengthens the ability to relate different concepts. Developing this skill has been proven to enhance critical thinking and problem-solving abilities across various fields beyond mathematics.
Dear judges, dear speech team, we respectfully disagree with your view that mathematics is merely an intellectual sport. You also know that mathematics involves creating models to understand and predict situations. It would not be an exaggeration to say that this process develops strategic thinking and innovation skills. It is necessary to illuminate this side of the matter, so that it becomes clear that modeling in mathematical studies helps to develop creative thinking, as it requires ingenuity and the ability to find new solutions to complex problems. In support of the above, I must also add that modeling allows students to realize the real value of mathematics, Seeing it as a tool that can be applied to understand and solve real-life situations, mathematics develops strategic thinking, organization, and planning, skills essential for success in many areas of life.
Dear opposition team, we listened with great interest to your argument, in which you supported the notion that mathematics is a skill. Your position is respected. However, we categorically disagree with these views. You argued that mathematical thinking develops an individual's analytical and methodical abilities, which is undoubtedly true. You also claimed that the practical application of mathematics, such as managing finances and solving everyday problems, confirms its essential role in our lives. It is indeed true that mathematics is not confined to theory, but is closely linked to organization and strategic planning. Another argument you put forth was mathematical modeling, which enhances creative and strategic thinking, promotes innovation, and allows for the understanding of complex situations. Consequently, mathematics combines theory and practice, cultivates critical analysis skills, and prepares individuals for the challenges of the modern world, both personally and professionally. Mathematics builds mental resilience, requiring continuous effort, focus, and perseverance to solve complex problems. Just as an athlete improves through failure, a student learns to handle difficulties and seek new solutions. These arguments are not entirely incorrect. However, it is essential to highlight the cultivation of logical and critical thinking through mathematics. The structured analysis of abstract concepts trains the ability to recognize patterns, analyze data, and correlate information, skills that are useful in sciences, technology, and everyday life. All the points mentioned lead to the conclusion that mathematics is primarily an intellectual exercise that enhances cognitive functioning and practical problem solving. In closing, we encourage recognizing their broader value in preparing individuals for the challenges of the modern world.
Dear judges, dear logo team, we listened with interest to your point of view, in which you argue that mathematics is an intellectual sport. Your position is respected, however these views find us categorically opposed. You argued that the mathematical process is like an intellectual sport, as students must apply steps, strategies, and methods to arrive at the solution. You also claimed that these skills are also useful in everyday life, such as managing finances and making decisions. These arguments are not entirely wrong, but they present reality one-sidedly. That is why it is necessary to quote our own views epigrammatically. Mathematics is not limited to theoretical knowledge, but is a tool for cultivating logical thinking, critical analysis, and problem-solving skills. Through mathematical models and strategic thinking, innovation and the ability to predict situations are promoted, contributing to scientific and technological progress. At the same time, the practical application of mathematics in everyday life, such as in money management, proves its usefulness in the development of method and strategic planning. Research confirms that math enhances brain function, linking learning to overall intellectual development. The line of reasoning developed leads to the conclusion that mathematical thinking is a foundation for preparing individuals to face the challenges of the modern world. In closing, let's look at mathematics as a tool that cultivates the skills of tomorrow.